Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel for this week's weekly recap. Before we get started, make sure you give me a thumbs up down below to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you will find additional videos of this nature, along with toolbox safety topic videos and leadership training videos. Now I'm overcoming a cold, so I may sound a little hoarse, or my voice may crack a little bit, or I may sound a little breathless, but it's related to the cold or the flu that I'm overcoming, so forgive me. First, I'd like to thank everyone who welcomed me onto their job sites this past week. I really enjoy working with each and every one of you as we strive to further develop our safety culture while increasing productivity and efficiency on our job sites. Thank you. Now, I had the opportunity to visit 10 jobs this past week and found, on the most part, everything satisfactory. There were a few items of concern, and I'll go over them with you. First and foremost, I'd like to talk about the Daily PTP. It's a regular subject on our toolbox safety topics and on these weekly safety recaps. The PTP should be treated for what it is, the most important tool on the job site. Now, do not consider the PTP as something that must be done eventually during the day. The PTP is to receive top priority over any work. The PTP is to be created and reviewed with task participants prior to the commencement of work. Neglecting this critical component of your daily workflow can lead to injuries, reduced productivity, and lower job profits. Do the right thing. Do the work to create and review the PTP with participating team members prior to commencing work activities. Next, I'd like to talk about scaffolding. Ensure that scaffolding is erected properly, has base plates, mud seals, or casters. All working levels are to be fully planked. Required cross bracing and locking pins are to be installed. Next, I'd like to talk about the SDS, the safety data sheet. The safety data sheet provides valuable information on chemicals we use on our job sites. Now, there are 16 sections of the SDS which contain this important information. Anything from what the exposure levels are, how to treat in an emergency, how to contain for a fire, medical information. All this information is contained in that SDS. Please ensure that we have the SDS sheet available for all chemicals on our job site. Your company issues an SDS book. You should have one available for review by anyone as needed. Next, I'd like to talk about extension cords. Extension cords are to be constructed of a 12 gauge minimum and rated for construction or heavy duty use. Flexible cords are not to be spliced and are to be free of cuts and frays in the insulation. Flexible extension cords are to be equipped with ground pins and strain relief. Next, I'd like to talk about working from MEWPs, or MEWPS, or Mobile Elevated Work Platforms. When working from man lifts or scissor lifts, occupants' feet are to remain firmly on the basket floor. Climbing on the rails to gain height is prohibited. When entering or exiting the basket from height, 100% tie-off is required. Now, once we exit the basket onto the other level, tying off to the basket is prohibited. If we are to exit the basket, we're to tie off to the structure from which we're working from. And remember, 100% tie-off is required. Finally, I'd like to talk about responsibilities that we have while working with subcontractors. When we hire subcontractors to perform a portion of our work, we have the duty and the responsibility to ensure that they adhere to all applicable OSHA standards and our company's safety standards while performing work on our job sites. Alright guys, that's it for this week. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up down below to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you'll find additional videos of this nature, toolbox safety topic videos, and leadership training videos. Until we see each other again, take care of yourself because you're number one. Look out for your co-workers and help ensure their safety. Have a grateful day, and I will see you in the field.